XOXO, Gossip Girl. Pose. Good morrow and welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, I'm not sure how you got here, but certainly I'm glad you came. And if you are new here, well, you're in for a treat. All right, if you enjoy chaotic, frenetic energy and someone removing their makeup while they bitch about a movie, then you are definitely in the right place, and I suggest you go on ahead and subscribe. Because I'm fabulous, mostly. Also, I'm very sweaty right now. Can you see this? I went outside for 5 minutes. I hate it here. I need a place where the top temperature is 75. It's 75 every day, every day. I don't care if it rains, with not a lot of humidity. Anywhoozits, I'm going to go ahead and just start out by saying this video is filled with spoilers, as you can tell from the thumbnail, which I so carefully crafted. I'm going to be talking about the Conjuring 3, The Devil Made Me Do It. And I'm not going to go through the whole movie because I honestly don't want to. I want to talk about one particular aspect of this movie. And while I do so, I'm going to take this makeup off so that I can pop on Twitch and play some video games, because I'm a sweaty beast right now, but I really want my face to be washed. I can't handle it no more. It's enough. I'm going to take a shower. Could I take a shower first? And then, yeah. But here's the thing. I'm going to have to go outside again. Bo's going to have to potty. It's hot. The humidity, 87%. It's hideous. Also, I think I've decided that I like this setting on the camera the best. Y'all let me know, but I really enjoy it. So, The Conjuring 3 is about a real-life crime with somebody named Arnie something or other. Listen, this is by memory, so let's not get mad. But Arnie something or other, who brutally murdered a man, and I don't really want to go into it because I don't want to upset anybody. I know that talking about crimes is kind of taboo in a lot of ways because there are people who are still alive who, you know, the people that have been lost are their family members and friends, and I don't want to trivialize it. So what I'm really going to be talking about is that a big premise of the movie is that Arnie murders somebody. His little brother is possessed. I guess it's his little brother. They don't really do a good job of kind of establishing that relationship. And maybe I just wasn't paying attention because we did watch it with the patrons. So that was a thing. But here's where I just really got pissed off. As somebody who practices in the arts, I am so annoyed that they just didn't spend more time with the person who was doing dark arts, okay? The witch in this movie. I just want to start out by saying they needed to have a motive because they very much made it just seem like Satanism is, and that's not even Satanism, it's dark arts, but fine. But they very much made it seem like it's just about chaos and it doesn't matter. And I'm here to tell you, incorrect, number one, that is absolutely incorrect. It is not exclusively, it's not even really about chaos. Because here's the thing, if you just want to create some chaos, there's like little spells, little dumb shit that you do that can be like mildly annoying, but you don't call up
a greater demon
for a curse and control said demon just for fun, okay? I'm gonna go wash my face. I'll be right back. Side note, I went in with the Cashapp Salicylic Acid Daily Gentle Cleanser, and I currently have the Special Solution Honey Black Sugar Scrub from Mizon on my face. Everything I'm using on my face will be listed in the description below. Affiliate links, yes. Do you have to use them? No. Do I appreciate it? Yes. Back into the story. For those of you that don't know, first of all, let's just be real about like calling up a demon. Demons don't like to be controlled, period. They are chaos. If you're looking for chaos, like demons are chaos. So under no circumstances do they want to be controlled at the whim of any human, specifically any human. So the fact that they don't really go into a lot of detail as to why this witch is doing this, like what they could want, because literally the only thing that you could want is immortality. For doing, like, you could only want mortality for doing this specific kind of very, 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 very black magic. Like, this is the darkest magic that you can possibly conjure at this point. You're grabbing a demon, requires human sacrifice and human blood. Like, what? So here's what catches me off guard. Does this spell and is so avant-garde, so willy-nilly with it, because when you find out that, like, the curse was placed there, my questions started rolling in. I'm like, okay, so if they place this curse, why wouldn't they make sure, like, positive that the curse would get the people that it's supposed to get? And here's what I mean. Because they needed, like, one of the requirements was an innocent, right? So that would be the young boy. And how would they know that the boy would be the first one to the bed to open the curse? Unless they are, like, you kind of see later that they're able to kind of, like, see through things, but that's only after the demon is there, like, inside of a body. Like, they can't do anything then. So the boy, it would have to be perfectly planned that the first person who comes to that bed and fucks around with the water bed would be the young boy to catch said curse and get it going and, like, work it right. Because you can't just get the demon out. Like, you know what I mean? Like, the demon's just not gonna body jump if it doesn't feel like it. And obviously it's controlled. So that already bothered me. I'm like, okay, all right. But then when they go deeper into it and they talk about how the curse originated with these two girls and one of them just brings it home from college, blah, bleep, bloop, bloop, doop. I'm sitting here like, baby, you are not gonna catch me doing a demon curse like this and just, like, doing it by chance. It seems like anybody who knows about fussing around with the elements and the art, like, you would not leave this kind of magic to chance. Like, it was basically like, oh, she got a box and she brought it home. What? No. No, you would be specifically targeting and making sure that everything that you wanted to happen happens. For damn sure. There's no way. Because, like, the alternative of the demon getting to eat your soul if you fuck this up, no ma'am, no sir, no they, no way. You cannot tell me that that makes any sense. Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, you just put a box out and we're like, hope this works out. Hope I'm all finished by the time the next moon comes. No, I don't fucking think so. It really bothered me because, like, this became a sticking point for me, especially as you find out that she's able to do a lot of things with manipulating the demon and seeing through things and seeing what's happening. And I just felt like when you get into the prison, like, not enough happens for people to even see or think that he would in fact be possessed. So that's a thing. And, like, it just doesn't seem desperate enough. If you have a specific amount of time in which to complete a spell as dark and deadly as this, I just don't think you would be sitting around waiting for it to work itself out. Even the final boss battle was just kind of like, like, I just didn't feel the desperation. Because me, if I did that, my ass would be desperate to make sure it worked out. Like, I am not getting eaten by a demon. I don't think so. I don't want that. That's not a good time. BRB. Yes, my eyes are extremely red, but when the humidity is sucking out every ounce of water that you have in your body, this is what's going to happen to you. Now, I'm pulling up some texts that I have with my friend Shy, because we were both just like... we were both just, like, arguing, like, not, like, just talking about it, because Shy ended up saying, I thought they made the events of the witch's curse scary, but she wasn't very scary, and I agree. And she's like, I would have liked more screen time for her to build up a true fear of her. Exactly, babes. Like, it seemed weird as fuck to me that I was like, so I'm... like, why aren't I afraid of her? Like, she doesn't seem scary. Like, there were things that I was afraid of, like things that she did that were scary. Like the zombification, like that shit was, like, kind of frightening, like not cool at all, because nobody wants a revitalized body coming at them. And we brought up a very, like, Shy brought up a very good point, said, and why didn't she use her father for the man of God victim? Yes, because I told you there were going to be spoilers. She had zero problems killing him at the end of the movie. Like, none. And I was like, wait. So, like, she could have had him this whole time and just, like, didn't. Like, okay, sis. Like, she didn't even seem to care. Like, she was going to kill him anyway. I just didn't get it. I was like, girl, you going to kill him? Like, this is weird. Because, like, the whole point is beginning of the movie, it's like, how did she know that this family was gonna move in? You know, this particular family was gonna move in, and then just places a powerful curse like that and is like, hope this works out. Look, that's what I said to her. I was like, Shy, who the fuck does that? Nobody places a curse that powerful and is like, hope this works. No. You are going to, like, I would even feel more comfortable if in the movie, instead of them like moving in and then the curse taking place, that she was like watching them, or that they felt someone was watching them, and she's like watching to make sure that when she places this curse where she wants it to be, right, it is going to get her intended victim. Even something as small as that would have made me feel like more confident in the storytelling, because I was just sitting there like, babes, no, you cannot tell me in any planet that somebody does that. And I basically was like, if I were practicing the darkest magic, you best believe I would have it planned down to the very last detail. So it just didn't make sense. Like, it was just a messy kind of story. It felt like whoever was writing this about the witchcraft like knows nothing about the craft at all. And that was really frustrating, because you're just watching this like, but who's gonna just like, okay. And most importantly, like I said, I really definitely need to know like what the witch wanted from this. Like what did they stand to gain? Because again, their desperation wasn't there for this curse to end. Like for it to go through and happen the way that they wanted it to happen. It would make more sense that people couldn't tell. Like if she controls the demon, this is the other thing. If she controls the demon, why would she let the demon come out at any point in time when it wasn't convenient for the curse to be completed? Because each one of these, each one of the victims, there's supposed to be 3, you know, play on the Holy Trinity. So anyways, but because it ends up being 6, you know, 6 victims like all together, because what it is, so the way that it works is there's 3, you know, victims that have the demon inside of them, but what they're going to end up doing is having a total of 6, which you get where I'm going with that. So here's the thing. The first person is supposed to kill someone and then unalive themselves. So it makes 0 sense that the demon would even be making itself known at all to anyone else. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, why would the demon be making itself known if the point was for her to win this curse? Like, are you serious? If the point was for her to be able to do whatever it is that she wants to do. Which again, I feel like the end was just so anticlimactic, because I wasn't afraid of her. There wasn't enough that she was really doing that made me feel like she was a high priestess, a high witch, in that she knew what she was doing. And the fact that there was like no real reasoning behind it. Again, I would feel like a curse like that would be like trying to get immortality. So the fact that we just really weren't privy to what the witch's intentions were, that the witch really wasn't that desperate for the curse to continue and take place and finish out, didn't really cause a lot of mayhem with any of the people that were possessed by the demon. It was just kind of whack. Like, y'all need to get some real witches when you write this shit. That's all I'm gonna say. And that's it. That is the video. My face is clean. I am ready to throw on some blue light glasses and play a little Until Dawn. All right, y'all, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed this, please go on ahead and give this a big thumbs up, so then that way the algorithm can keep pushing me further down so that I can continue doing whatever the fuck I want. And as usual, huge shout out to my patrons and spooky bays, yeah. Without y'all, I really wouldn't be able to continue doing what I do, and who knows, this time next month, I might be gainfully employed. We will see, and we will hope. But thank y'all for helping to keep the bats in the belfry and the spiders firmly ensconced in their webs. And as you know, it costs $0 to be kind. It is so good for your soul, because if you don't take care of it, apparently you now know I actually do have the means in which to take care of yours for you. Until next time, XOXO. Got the girl. I'm still here. I'm a moron.